For Fabian back again with a video, man. We doing a reaction to Ren Halftime, which is the Nas Retake. And through a lot of the comments, through a lot of well, I've only done 2 reactions, but I believe he mentioned Nas. Never mind, I don't think he ever mentioned Nas. I was gonna say I believe he mentioned Nas in the Fire in the Booth freestyle, but I guess it was more so the comments letting me know he a fan of Nas. I guess it was he's a rapper that he looked up to, you know, as he was coming up. So Halftime is a song by Nas, who would change his name, Nasty Nas, who would change his name to Nas after the release of the song. The song was released as his debut single, the sole single from Zebrahead soundtrack album. So yeah, originally by Nas, legendary rapper, right? So let's go ahead and get into this, man. Definitely seems like he's a student of the game, right? Comment down below. I do have a Ren playlist now. I've done 3 total reactions, so I'm gonna keep going. A lot of y'all encouraged me to keep going, gave me a plethora of stuff to react to, so let's get it, man.
I came to introduce them. I prove juice like
Bro, whenever somebody start rapping and they're walking down the street while the camera follow, you know it's finna be heat. You know he's finna just spit.
Let loose in the booth and I came to introduce them. I prove juice like a flaming sambuca. Halftime 3-point hoop, hallelujah. Views oblongata and I severed the medulla. Cause rap without Ren is like a skull without a brain, dude. Or like a flick on it with no one to complain to. Hockey without ice or China.
What he say? People said don't use the subtitles, but let's see if they can keep up.
Hallelujah, views oblongata and I severed the medulla. Cause rap without Ren is like a skull without a brain, dude. Or like a flick on it with no one to complain to.
Nah, it's trash. He said rap without Ren is like a skull without a brain, dude.
Rap without Ren is like a skull without a brain, dude. Or like a flick on it with no one to complain to. Hockey without ice or China without rice. The Bible without Christ. Vindaloo with no spice. Playing snakes and ladders with no dice.
Dang, he said China without rice, the Bible without Christ. Vindaloo without rice. Vindaloo be hit. Vindaloo be hit. Isn't that like an Indian dish though? And it's funny because like a lot of the Indian dishes are very prominent in the UK. Because obviously they got a big Asian culture, Indian, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm getting at, but
out Christ, Vindaloo with no spice. Playing snakes and ladders with no dice. They without
Vindaloo with no
like
spice.
Mine, without an earlobe bite, I keep it tight. Left, right, fake, dodge and evade, an uppercut. Fuck them up in many various ways, nefarious gaze. Moving through precarious days. When we're moving through the rubble, trouble there in my veins. Librarian brain, pull up a barbarian slang. Performing like I'm global warming, music making it rain.
It's just too much sometimes, you know what I'm saying? I love artists that can rap their ass off. But then again, like when you're like, I gotta throw Kendrick in there because sometimes Kendrick do too much. You know what I mean? Where it's like too many bars. And to each their own, sometimes you want to vibe to music, right? It's a feeling. You don't always want to decipher what people are saying. But this is literal gifting, talent, poetry, you know what I mean? Spoken word. So you got to give credit and just do what just do. But these bars in this are flying over my head, man. I'm not even picking up half of them. I mean, I picked up some of them, but a lot of them, I'm just like, damn.
Barbarian brain, pull up a barbarian slang. Performing like I'm global warming, music making it rain. I'm pimping my pain. Prostitute of all this insane. Put my problems on the paper and the sales will rain. The sales will rise. Pyro with the patch on his eye. Get you hooked up on the music, say like I. It's like rats to the music when I'm feeding them pie. That's pirates, can't relax on the waviest guy. Like yo, rats bring the bubonic flow, move the tectonic place when I step to the show. So cold. I know a couple
That's
people
hard.
don't fuck with it. They can just.
That's hard. A 360 shot. Is this in New York? Because these vehicles you wouldn't see in the UK like that. They got a lot of compact cars or vehicles out there. So I'm like, where is this? If he took this back to New York, homage, dude paying real homage. You know what I'm saying? And I can already I could hear a back and forth. Imagine if him and Nas traded bars on this.
The sales will rise. Pyro with the patch on his eye.
Sales will rise. Pirate with a patch.
It's can't relax on the waviest guy. Like, yo, rise, bring the bubonic flow, move the tectonic place when I step to the show. So cold. I know a couple people don't fuck with it, they can just suck on it, zip it then go. Thanks, bro. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I'm shining like a diamond, though, when pressure makes a rhyming diamond. This was by design, you know, an isotope, a proton and a neutron in the nuclei, and splits an atom in the fraction A reaction. Supersize me, and not supersize my order. Fries on the side, I'm a big whopping author. Big Mac, rest in peace, big, rest in peace, Mac.
I knew he was gonna drop the Big Mac bar. He said fries on the side, I'm a big whopping order. Then he said Big Mac.
Iron splits an atom in the fraction A reaction. Supersize me and not supersize my order. Fries on the side, I'm a big whopping author. Big Mac, rest in peace, big, rest in peace, Mac, rest in peace, Pac, rest in peace, Pete, rest in peace, rap. We lose all the grace like that, so put respect upon their names while they still intact. That's why I rap upon this beat that was deep for Nas. I might never reach the level, I'll salute with bars. I'm coming to bring in the DP, I'm when they singing the bees.
Do say I may not ever reach the level. Really, really bound down. This is like, let me just continue.
What I never reach the level, I'll salute with bars. I'm coming to bring in the DP, I'm when they singing the bee's knees. What a ridiculous MC, sounds so ridiculous repeat. When I ain't spitting it properly, when in biology, no one can follow me. What an anomaly, thick shit and quick wit makes girls wet and dick stiff. I'm so tongue in cheek with my tongue in your cheek. I never sleep, cause death is
Dude switched his flow like 4 times.
Cause sleep is the cousin of death.
Shout out to Lisa Bird, just subscribed. Dude switched his flow like 4 to 5 times.
Never sleep, cause death is repeat. When I ain't spitting it properly, when in biology, no one can follow me. What an anomaly, thick shit and quick wit makes girls wet and dick stiff. I'm so tongue in cheek with my tongue in your cheek. I never sleep, cause death is the cousin of sleep. I never rest, cause sleep is the cousin of death. So save your breath. Stop the tape, press pause and eject.
Damn. That's wild, bro.
Why does everyone always...
That's wild. Dude just annihilated halftime. Sometimes you got to give it a second, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got to think and process what I just internalized. Like I said, I think his bars, man, if you ain't paying attention, which a lot of rappers will do that to you, if you're not paying attention, well, every sentence is literally some type of crazy bar. It's just, you can't keep up, right? Because you're amazed by one line, and then you're amazed by the next. You're flabbergasted by one, and then you're still trying to catch up to the rest of what he's trying to say. It's just like, what? But consistency throughout. I like how he walked. He's like in the alleyway, and then he's walking all the way to the main street. We ended at the main street, then he's walking under a bridge somewhere. Did it justice, without a doubt. I'm wondering if this is New York, though. But with that being said, I was going to say earlier, imagine. You know, when he was referencing Nas being so great, not really like associating with that greatness or like if he'll ever reach that point, he great in his own right. You know, but I think it's unfortunate at times to where a lot of times UK artists don't get their just due. And I'm talking about globally. It's like if you're from America, you're already stamped. And especially if you get global recognition or you hit the mainstream, you're stamped or solidified. A lot of artists from other countries or other parts of the world want to come to the States to get recognition and be solidified, validated. But if you, obviously he's doing big things. But is he in the conversations and getting the recognition and stuff like that? Nah. And I'm talking about across the board. If you incorporated rappers from the UK tied into the US, of course, a lot of people would say some of the greatest artists or rappers come from the States. But if we're talking about an artist conversation, not necessarily true, right? 60s, 70s, or the 70s era, a lot of the biggest bands were from the UK. So, but pertaining to hip hop is different. It's like America hadn't ever fully accepted UK rap, and I don't understand why. You know what I mean? The drill scene came about, and people was doing that in New York, but a lot of these guys are very talented, and it's funny because on my last video, somebody was saying, man, Americans always make fun of our accents in the UK and stuff like that. I'm like, y'all make fun of our accents too. You know how many people or English folk I know that know how to put on an American accent and they just laugh at it. So it's just this thing to where I think that if we're able to, come together from across the pond, it would just be a different thing. But I don't know if we'll ever see that day to where it's like true unity across hip hop in terms of the UK and the US. Like, we both speak English. There's a lot of other places that speak English as well. So there shouldn't be like the language barrier. Of course, there's the accent. People criticize that on both parts, but it is what it is. English is English, bruh. Bars are bars, but that's Ren halftime. I know I rambled. But like I said, when you're analyzing music like this that has so much depth, there's going to be a lot to be said. And there's a lot that I didn't say because you can't encompass everything, right? But anyways, man, shout out to Ren. I got more Ren on the way. Obviously, got to give the people what they want. So like, comment, subscribe, man. Keep engaging with the content. Only helps me on this platform. Peace, love, prosperity. God bless y'all. We'll see you on the next video. We out.